Seems that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is hearing criticism about what many feel are his broken promises. But it's not coming from the usual place, the House of Commons. Instead, it's coming from Canadians at public events. For more on the opposition growing against the Prime Minister, I'm joined by the host of Power Play, Don Martin, joining us this morning from Ottawa. Hi there, Don.
Hi,
so what happened? This is, I got to say, kind of unusual.
You're right. Normally they're stampeding to him for selfies instead of... This was the Canadian Labour Congress having a youth summit. It's National Youth Summit today in Ottawa here, and he barely got to the stage and they were shouting, and then a bunch of them turned their backs to him, and he sort of chided them, saying, "I came here to engage with you and you won't even look me in the face. What's that all about?" You know, they just seem to say he isn't keeping his promises. They want better jobs. He says, look, the reality is the jobs of the future might not be lifelong jobs with nice pensions. You're going to have to survive in this market. Not much I can do about that, but it was unusual. You're right. Security was beefed up. There was some shouting periodically from the back. Not something Justin Trudeau gets a lot of.
Okay, we've got that sound. Let's play it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your openness to actually hearing my answers. Thank you for challenging me. I need you to continue to challenge me, continue to pass those messages, and I will keep my promises. That is a commitment I make to you. That is a commitment I made to Canadians, and that's how I was raised. Merci beaucoup tout le monde.
So, Don, many will be wondering if the honeymoon is over.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for going into that. I mean, it was signs that it was going to be a bit of a testy encounter, but he still went in to face him. Is the honeymoon over? That's interesting. I think it might be an isolated case, but keep in mind last week, a woman was throwing pumpkin seeds at him, and she wasn't trying to replicate that as confetti. It was to express her displeasure with the Prime Minister. So certainly some disappointment is starting to surface, which is only natural after a year.
Okay, I got a few seconds left with you, and I just want to quickly ask you about these reports that former federal finance minister Joe Oliver is returning to politics.
76 years old. He wants back in as an Ontario MPP under Patrick Brown. Got to give him credit for that. Ironically, he's going to be taking on, if he wins the nomination, the oldest MPP in Canadian or Ontario history, 85-year-old Monty Quinder. So he's going to look like a spring chicken by comparison. Joe Clark wants back in. So let's see if he can pull off the nomination and get back into politics, from which he was defeated a year ago.
Joe Oliver. You said Joe Clark, just to be clear.
Oh, Joe Oliver. Yes, definitely got to correct that one. Okay, Joe Oliver,
all
former
right.
finance minister.
There we go. Don Martin, age is just a number. Thanks so much.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.